Welcome back to the Sports News. With me now, I have Natalie Decker. People are calling her the next Danica Patrick. She's a race car driver. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's such an honor to have you here. I want to give folks a little bit of a background on you. You're from Eagle River and you're only 19 years old. That makes you one of the youngest race car drivers professionally, let alone you're one of the very few women who are racing on a professional level. Such a huge accomplishment, I have to say. And you've got some other really exciting news. You just signed with Venturini Motorsports, one of the best ARCA teams. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I just signed with Venturini Motorsports with N29 Capital Partners sponsoring me. And my crew chief back home with my Super Late program helped out a lot because he worked with Venturini Motorsports. And it's a great deal. I'm super excited.
That's awesome. And you're going to be pretty busy this summer, it sounds like. You're doing a lot of racing. Where are you going to be?
Yeah, we're going to be doing about 30 races with our Super Late program. And then 3 races with Venturini Motorsports, and that will be in Toledo, Elko, and Pocono.
Wonderful, and you've got one coming up, it sounds like, in Madison as well.
Yep, that will be with my Super Late program with Kyle Willisek is the crew chief, and he also spots for me, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And really, it sounds like a lot has changed for you recently with all of the different sponsorships and becoming part of the Venturini team. Who is helping you get to that next level?
My parents definitely helped me through everything ever since I started racing. And then, like I said, Kyle, we brought him on this year and he helped. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be where we are. And also with N29, they are the ones who are making it happen.
Absolutely, and I know you mentioned a couple different racing teams. What's different about your race team, Natalie Decker Racing, and Venturini Motorsports?
Well, Venturini Motorsports is an ARCA team, and they're one of the best. And that will be traveling all over, kind of following the NASCAR circuit. And then my Super Late program is just back in Wisconsin, more so the Midwest, and that's more just a local thing.
I love it. You got to show love to the hometowns, right?
Oh, yeah.
And now you're only 19 years old. I can't even imagine. Your future is so bright. What does your career path look like in the next few years?
Well, hopefully in the next few years, I'll be at the top level in NASCAR. That's been my goal ever since I started racing at 9 years old. Absolutely
amazing, and you're definitely on the right track, will I say, to get there, for sure. And how can more people find out about your teams?
We have a website, NatalieDeckerInc.com, and I also have a Facebook, Natalie Decker, Instagram, Twitter. You can follow me on all the social medias.
And so now, Natalie, like I mentioned, 19 years old, one of the only women who are racing professionally at this level. What is it like being a part of a sport, being a woman?
It's great, actually. I've learned a lot because I've been doing it since I was 9 years old, and there's the ups and downs of being a girl, but I've learned how to gain respect.
Yeah.
And that is the biggest thing.
Absolutely, and the best thing you can do is win those races, right?
Oh yeah, that is the best way to get everyone's respect really fast.
Absolutely, and you've certainly done that. And now preparing for all of these different races, what do you do to prepare and really train?
Well, I try to work out every day, and it's really working out and hydrating a lot before a race. And then mentally, I kind of get in my car a little earlier and strap in, have my dad or Kyle get my belts real tight, and then I just kind of sit in there and focus.
Is there a lot of driving beforehand when you train for these races and possibly different tracks?
Yeah, we'll go and test a few times here and there, try new things. But other than that, you show up the day of the race and they may only give you 20-30 minutes to practice.
Wow. What's going through your mind before every race starts when you're about to go?
That is the hardest thing to explain. I have no idea. Usually trying to make sure my hands are right on the steering wheel.
That's good.
Before the green flag goes. And whatever my spotter is usually telling me is what's going through my mind.
That's perfect. And now I also want to mention again, when you are going to be in the area, May 28th, you're going to be at Bratfest. And it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun for people to come visit you. What are you guys going to have?
Yeah, we're going to have a race car there. It's going to be after a race, so hopefully it's not torn up or anything. But it's going to be great. I want everyone to come out, take pictures, get autographs.
And they can even sit in the car?
Yeah, well, if you're smaller than me or my size, you can definitely fit in there. Otherwise, probably not.
Perfect. And again, Natalie, where can people follow you if they want to stay up to date on everything that's happening in your life?
You can follow me on NatalieDeckerInc.com.
Wonderful. Again, Natalie Decker, thank you so much for being with us and can't wait to see what you do.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, and we'll be back with more sports news right here on Wisconsin's 57 Television after this.